Hi, my name is Ebuka Njoku. I'm a filmmaker who believes in the concept of changing the world one story at a time.
In your mind now, you're mature because you have beds. You won't use your sense.
Filming Uno, I think I would say Uno is my most fun production so far. Felt based on the nature of the film, I was particular about making the set feel like a family. You know, I we worked with people who we've been collaborating with for a while now, and then there were new faces too. Because the team became bigger. And it was also a freestyle production. You know, unlike what I mean by freestyle is most of the technical decisions. I just had like a general technical understanding with my team, but every other thing we are just making them up on the go. I'll just come have a conversation with my DP. Okay, how many shots are we having in this thing? Okay, how do we go about it? Like we make it like a brief, at the most 2 to 5 minutes conversation.
Nah. Enugu Pami has to go down in world record as a world best Pami ever.
Well, when you people drink in Lagos is still, I always say it.
We needed the film to like have that freestyle feel, And we shot for 10 days in Enugu. This is my first time of working with someone you could call a legend, Nkemo. But apart from Nkemo, it was also fun working with someone like Jennifer Iliogo. Then Sophie was a revelation because even though she's been doing skits for a while, lots of people I share the idea of working with her with. They're like, nah, can she, but she came on set and she was a sweetheart. She delivered well. Then Tommy Ojo, I saw Tommy. The first time I saw Tommy was on Far From Home. Yeah, so from the first time I saw her, I felt like, okay, I want to work with that. So it was a dream come true. Then of course, Kizito, my mommy, my nigga, I don't even need to say much. Like he represented as well.
Let's it always put for your lips, say they make come sweeter every time we kiss.
Nothing but your love.
See punchline. Talk on again.
And your love, they make my lips sweet.
Talk on again.
And your love, they make my lips sweet. So you hope it will call.
Then Abayomi Alvin. Abayomi Alvin. God, that guy understands what's the code? Improvisation, like crazy. Like there's this scene with Osofia where they were just improvising and everything was just hitting the point. Then a new talent, Capello, a DJ who we are slowly turning into an actor. He also did great as Dozie. Then it was also my first time working with a child actor. God, the Wahala was there, but it was fun. And I actually kind of like learned a lot, like working with kids, meaning that next time I'm gonna like do better when I get the opportunity to work with a child actor.
Does it mean it would be a sin if Junior married an unbeliever and he will go to hell for that?
I think God should answer that.
But if
what? No. I answer your jam question.
One thing about Uno is we wanted it to look way different from my previous film. So every approach was different and all. So we had a fantastic crew. Then post-production took longer than we expected it to, but I'm glad that it came. It took a good shape. Then the guy that did the sound also did amazing. And right now we are working with Cinemax for distribution. They are wonderful, the best. The best. So yeah, it's a dope experience. Then choosing the casting. I think the first person I was sure I wanted to work with was for Ono was Nkemo. I think December 2022, I'd gone to the cinema to watch Battle on Baker Street, and I saw him there. I'm like, oh, I think this is the man. Yeah. So the next was Tommy Ojo. Then of course Kizito, my guy, you know. Then it was basically what I was looking for was for those who happened the family was a family that looked like a family, you know. And then there was something in the story that demands that one part of the family could actually look different to, you know, make it work. So we were very, you know, Jennifer Eliogo, it was Lorenzo that came up with the idea of Jennifer Eliogo, and once he mentioned her, I was like, yeah, why didn't I think about it?
Hello, Pobagoy. Is something wrong? You have started smoking that in Mili. No, you're smoking and your own is affecting your brain. After all what Jesus has done for us in this family.
I hate to be the one to say this because I know it will break your heart. But there's no heaven, there's no hell.
All the Kalon happening. Is your baka going? Is something wrong with you?
Jesus killed you, Mama.
Yes! You cannot blaspheme.
So what is now the difference between you and Nani Boko Haram? The difference now they use egg and you use your slap because you know I will slap you back. Mommy slap me because of Jesus.
I will
slap me again.
If you say that again, I will slap you again.
And then for DJ Capello, we had and the child actor, we had to go to Nsukka and do some audition, you know. That was quite a great experience because that was my first time auditioning people for a role. Yeah, for Soso, I think the thing about Soso for me was, you know, you see her self here all the time in her skits, but then you see her personal pictures and you see the contrast between the two. You know, so for Ono, I needed someone that who has layers, you know, and who you don't really need to like force the layers on, you know, who understands it from having it in her own personal life and her career. So it was easy for Sophie to fit into that, yeah. Then Abayomi, wow. Abayomi, there were a lot of, you know, names and all of that, but at the end of the day, the name just kept coming, and we spoke with him. He liked the script, you know, he was excited, and we felt like, okay, that was the best option for us, because what we needed in the story was it's a story that borders on a lot of diversity. So we needed the characterization to like also have that diversity, you know, here, there, people from different. So yeah, that's shout out to our casting director, Lorenzo Menakaya, because I mean it wouldn't have been possible without him. Yeah.